What's going on YouTube? Bryce Crispy94 here, bringing you another miniature painting video, and today we have a Spectator as well as a couple gazers from Wikzids miniatures. Now this was in the community vote I think in May, and it lost by only 1 point, but I believe it was the it was the YouTube community. Actually, this one won that vote. It just happened that the Drow Assassins had one more vote on the Discord community, so it ended up losing. But since the YouTube community wanted it and the videos do go live on YouTube, I figured might as well throw it up there without having to do another vote. It is one that I've wanted to paint as well, so yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about how we're going to do this. So first of all, I'm going to cover it in gray. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want it to match the beholder I did a few months back. And I had primed that beholder in gray, so I'm just going to take Dungeon Stone, because it's a nice dark gray, and slap it all over this guy. Then I'm going to base coat it in Hive Dweller Purple. If you've seen the Loot Studios beholder video, you may get the feeling this is sounding familiar, and that's because I'm almost going to paint it the same way. So yeah, Hive Dweller Purple all over besides the eyes. Then I do have the Fierce's Purple that I'm going to do a nice dry brushing over. I've got Beholder Purple that I'm going to hit all these little spikes with all over him, just to give him a bit more color. After that, I've got Skeleton Bone for his teeth, Brain Matter Beige for his eyeball. Then for his eyeball, I'm going to take and do the black pupil, at least on this one. And then I have the Averland Sunset for the actual eye. I'll probably do black, like kind of line deal on his other little eyes. But yeah, we have the Averland Sunset, which is the same eye color from the beholder. Then I've got the Vampire Garments for the tongue and the mouth, and then we'll probably hit that with a nice shadow wash. I have this, which is the color I used on the tips of the horns for the actual beholder, but I don't know that I'll be doing that because there's not a lot of horns. They're not as big, but maybe on some of the larger ones like that and these in the back here, I can try it, but I don't know. And then I don't know if I'm going to take the purple tone to this one like I did the actual beholder, but we'll see. But oh, and then these little guys, I'm pretty much just going to paint the exact same way I just described, except for they're going to be way quicker and easier. So I'm going to shut up now. Let's get to painting. And we are back. The Spectator and Gazers are done, but before I reveal them, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button to let me know how I'm doing. Leave a comment, tell me what you like, what you don't like, and subscribe if you're not already, because that's how you see all these videos. But yeah, so turned out pretty well. I like it, and yeah. So the thing I don't like is the fact that his eyeball is a fried egg with the black line on it. I probably could have done something to make it a little better, maybe chose different color yellow, but it is what it is. It's a fried egg. So what am I gonna do? It's all right. Other than that, I think it turned out pretty well. I dry brushed the crap out of it to give it that kind of look that I want. I'm gonna pause it real quick so I can grab the beholder. Okay, I'm back. Got the beholder. Now this is not a Wikzids beholder. This is a Loot Studios beholder, but still, I think they turned out very similar, and I really like that. Way more tentacles and eyes and horns, but you know, I can kind of see this little guy growing up into this little guy. The Gazers, I'll just go ahead and show one of these off. They're really basic. I hit him with the dry brush, and then I just did the eyes. So there's not much to them. They're this freaking big. They're gonna be, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, it's purple when you see it on the game board. So I really wasn't worried. This one is the main star of the video. But yeah, I think it turned out really well. So just set that off to the side. I probably could have done maybe some highlights on the tongue. And thinking about it, I think I should have done like more of a purplish tongue, but I wanted to go as close to the beholder as I could. And I mean, I used pretty much the exact same colors. I did not end up using the Earthreal Spectre focus, which is what the very tips of the horns are. I just went ahead and used the beholder purple for the horn. And then I ended up just dry brushing the Pharazis even over that purple. So it gave him a little bit of shading and color. So I like that. I think the mouth is my favorite part though. Even though I could have done the tongue a little bit differently and maybe added some highlights, the mouth is definitely like, my eye is instantly drawn to its eye because like it's so big, but then I check like the artiste in me, I guess, is drawn to the mouth after that. After I see the eye, I'm like, oh, that's not that great. Oh, but the mouth looks really good. And then, but I really like the dry brushing over that speed paint. The speed paint does an awesome job. I really enjoy. I think I went back and I rewatched this video of the beholder, which I'll throw it up in the after title so you guys can look from one to the other if you haven't seen it. But it's like, I say in that, I'm like, oh, I should really start using speed paints as a base coat. And after this, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, why haven't I started or kept doing that? Because it turned out really well. And then after a quick dry brush sesh, yeah. One thing I wish I would have done differently on this is dry brush the tentacles a little better. They don't look too bad, but I did notice like it took me quite a bit to actually get these tentacles to look how I wanted them. And I think I didn't do it as well. Excuse me. Something in my throat. Ugh. Sorry about that. But yeah, all in all, I'm happy with it. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Link to Loot Studios will be down below. That's where the big Zydrocus, I think is what it is called, beholder came from. This is a Wikzids mini, but yeah, all that information down below. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.